So, in George Knudsen's book, Natural Golf, famous Canadian golfer, probably the greatest Canadian golfer of all time, said, I decided to think about my golf swing and use my body as if I didn't have a head. And what he was saying there was a couple things. First of all, your head is the visual apparatus, right? So when you lock on visually to a golf ball, you sort of immobilize things. You limit your range of motion. But secondarily, if you keep your head in one place, you're creating, rigidly in one place, that is, you're creating sort of an unnatural movement. So the only animal that you could think moves, like an owl, would move its body all around and not move its head. But for a human being, it's natural to let your head go a little bit with your body. So two things you want to think about is when you look at the ball, you're just looking at the area of the ball. You want to engage peripheral vision, which is good for motion. Your central vision is good for fine detail, which is not what you want. You want your motion vision activated. So it's loose, the ball's not going anywhere. You don't have to be fixated on it. You just sort of have a general sense of where it is. Since you've set up to it and you're in the right place, it's not going to go anywhere. You're not going to lose it. You can let it go a little bit out of your vision when you go back. Don't worry about it if it gets a little out of your vision. And go through. So I'm going to do two. I'm going to do one where I stay laser focused on the ball, and then I'll do one, and this is probably too subtle to see. You just have to try it for yourself. You will be surprised how much more free and probably powerful your swing is once you let go of being so locked in on the ball. So I'll lock in and hit one. So it's fine. It's just not all I can do. So that's not much of an 8-iron for me, 122, because I'm so focused. My turn's not very good, I'm not getting much shift, I'm not getting much motion. Now, I'm just gonna think about it as if I don't have a head. So in some ways, my consciousness is also sort of moving down now. I'm not up in my head going at the ball. I'm interacting with it with my body much more. My vision's gonna be soft, but let it sort of drift in and out of my central vision and just swing as if my head is sort of irrelevant here. So a little bit of a toe strike, but already, that was a poor strike. It's already 14 yards more. Let's see if I can hit a good one here. That's much better. So there it is, much more relaxed, and there's 151 with my 8-iron. It's surprising how much softening your vision and just not worrying, you don't have to be laser focused on the ball. It frees up all your movement. It's a really big deal. It's hard to do if you're focused. If you're used to, I'm just so hard to hit it, but if you create a reliable motion, you don't need to be laser focused. You just have to move your motion through the ball. One more. Nice and free swing. Don't worry about being focused. This one's even a little bigger, I think. So there we go. 159 with an 8-iron. Don't keep your head still.